Next up in our series of going through every single country in the world alphabetically is Albania. Albania is about the size of Maryland. There's 2.8 million people who live there. Albanians are the only ones who speak Albanian. That language is not a Romance language. It's not like English, Italian, or French or Spanish. It's not like that. It's strictly Albanian. There is no other branches of language that comes from it. So it gives them their own special culture. The country is about 70% mountainous, but it does border on the Mediterranean through the Adriatic and Ionian seas, and the coastline is absolutely beautiful. Albania was under Ottoman Empire for about 500 years, but in 1921 they gained their independence. They had a monarchy that was isolating for them. They were one of the most isolated countries in the world for a long time. They were also under Italian rule during World War II, and then they had an intense period of communism from 1944 all the way to the early 1990s. But tourism is on the rise now because people are realizing that they have a beautiful coastline, the people are wonderful, the food is unique and delicious. Jeff Nadeau is from there. They used to have these blood feuds that if you had a family member who was killed and it was a male, then you had the obligation or the right to go to that family and one of their adult males. There was a couple of stipulations. You couldn't do it in their home, you couldn't do it in a hospital, and you couldn't do it in church, but otherwise it was a widely accepted practice. In the 1990s, after they left communist rule, they changed the laws there, but in some remote villages they still do it. Also, if you go there, this means yes and this means no. Takes Westerners a pretty long time to get used to it because it just feels weird. In 1944, a guy named Enver Hoxha took over, and he was in charge from 1944 to about 1985. He is the one who established Albania as one of the first atheist states. So because communist rule was there, they wanted people to be loyal to the state or the country instead of a religion. So what they did was they banned all mosques, they banned churches, they banned Buddhist temples, anything related to religion they banned. It was an atheist state, and that's all you were allowed to do was be atheist. They're some of the friendliest people on earth. They don't believe in transactional relationships. So if you're somebody who is coming through the area, or walking through their village, or walking through a town, and you feel like you're lost, you can go up to most Albanians, and not only are they going to be friendly to you, but most likely they're going to invite you into their home, they're going to feed you, and if you don't accept that hospitality, it seems borderline rude. Albania, number 2 on going through every single country in the world alphabetically.